Jesus said, you must be born again in John chapter 3 by water and spirit. As Galatians 3:7 says, children of Abraham, ones who put faith in Jesus. We are a new creation when we're under Christ. We are born again. Galatians 3 brings out there's neither Jew nor Gentile or Greek. There's none of that. Now all those divisions that are common in the world are not important anymore. Yes, as a new creation, we take on the attitude of Jesus. When he said, well, who are my mother, brothers, and sisters? Those doing the will of my Father. You see, so that's the attitude of those who are born again. They're following Jesus. When you get the idea and understand is that this family would involve people who would not be concerned about their race, ethnicity, but they would be all a new creation. They would all be considered each other family. So as Jesus said in John 13:35, they will know you by the love that you have among yourself. Well, the challenge is, how do you maintain a love like that when you got a world around you where everybody's in their racist bunker and you have to go out in that world every day? How do you maintain that type of love? Of course, it comes from feeding on the Word of God, obeying and following the example of Jesus. You know, Jesus, he washed the feet of his disciples. Imagine that. He's the master and Lord. After that, there's no question what you got to do to show the love. As John 13 shows, you got to be humble before, willing to serve one another. See, there's more happiness in giving than receiving. But when you're focusing on race and skin color, then you're thinking about who's better, who's superior, who should be first. So you can't do what Jesus said. You can't follow Jesus. You can't be with Jesus. Jesus only sees sheep and goats. If you're manifesting partial behavior because of wealth, because of race, then you're not displaying the love that Jesus said would identify his disciples. So Jesus said they will know you by the love among you. So then if you don't have that love, that means you're not of his. So just because churches, they say claim we're Christian, doesn't mean a thing. What are you doing? What's your fruits? We can look in America, all over the world. Many churches promote white supremacy, white racism. When Trump was running for office, and still today, many of them, like a school of fish, go for their feeding frenzy on white racism. So it's obvious they are churches of the devil. That identifies them. They're not even in the game. They're not even part of Christianity. Because if they were, they would have that love among themselves. They wouldn't be trying to be first because of skin color. They would be trying to serve one another, showing love to fellow Christians, no matter what race or ethnicity, because they're not concerned about that. All they're concerned about is doing the will of the Father. Everybody's going to be judged based on their deeds. Christians, if they continue to not live by the flesh but live by the Spirit, if they do that, they'll be like the Israelites in the time of Egypt. Darkness in Egypt, but light will govern them as they look forward to deliverance.